In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to seamlessly add in hair for a twist like this here. So you can't tell where you added it in, and you can go ahead and extend that length from short to significantly longer if that's what you want. Stay tuned. This tutorial is going to be for visual learners, so I'm going to be using a lighter color of hair so that way you can easily see where I'm adding the hair in as I'm adding it. Before we start this out, I'm going to go ahead and begin on shampooed, conditioned, and blow-dried hair. I prefer to work on hair this way just because it makes it a bit easier for me to work with without having to worry about hair drying or leaving hair wet and causing mildew, things like that. We don't need that. And it also helps to ensure that we're not causing any breakage, snagging, or catching of the hair. From there, I'm also going to pre-separate out my hair. My mannequin and the thread rack will be linked down below if you need them as a resource. That mannequin is mine that I have manufactured and all that, and it's available at my website that I'll put down in the description box below. Now, I'm a cosmetology instructor. I'm huge on technique, so I'm not going to be emphasizing use of products. I would rather show you technique, and then you can incorporate the products that you like to be able to give you the result that you want. I've already pre-sectioned out my hair, so I'm just going to go ahead and take a section here, and we're working in slightly larger than 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch sections. You can work in whatever size works for you. It's based on the size of the twists or the blocks that you want, because I can add more or less hair to this. I could go with a smaller box and add more hair if I wanted to create even more of a look of fullness. I'm going to start out with my biggest piece typically being right from the start of the twist. So I'm going to basically take my base section. We're going to separate into two. I'll go ahead and grab a piece of hair, and we're going to place that across those two strands, placing my finger up against the scalp like this. Now I'm going to be twisting to the right this time. So I'm going to go ahead and take this hair, and I'm going to begin by twisting the individual strands to the left. So I'm twisting it toward the face, just like that. So take it, twist it to the left, and then I'm going to pass it over to the right. If you're right-handed, you'll find that maybe it's easier for you to twist to the left with that right hand. That's fine. But once we get that locked in, from there I can go ahead and come a step down, and I'm going to add in another piece. Again, placing it across those two strands like this, twisting it to the left and passing it to the right. And then we'll continue to twist and pass. Twist out, pass in. Twist out, pass in, just like that. Let me zoom you in so you can see a little easier. So here, twisting out, passing up and over, out, pass up and over, just like that. As I start to get down on that twist, I begin to notice that my twist is starting to thin out. And so I feel like it's starting to happen like right around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to untwist to that point there. And I'm going to take my third piece of hair. This one can be, I'd say like a small to medium sized piece. I'm going to add it across those two strands again, putting my finger in the bend or the crotch of that. And then I'm going to go ahead and twist and add in just like that, and you'll see it just kind of effortlessly blends in. This helps to ensure that my twist stays that same size all the way down while still being undetectable and not being too heavy. And then I just continue to twist and pass. Let's see here. Camera trying to focus on everything but what I'm showing you, child. Okay. Now, I usually would not hold the hair out when I twist like this. I would typically hold down, but I want to make sure that you can see. Let me zoom you back out. So this is typically how I would be twisting. And then from there, once you get down, you're just going to twist all the way down to the ends of that hair. Now, I am working with pre-stretched hair, so the ends taper down like this here. If they don't taper down, I would highly suggest pre-stretching some hair out or purchasing some pre-stretched hair that is already done for you. Now, the length of that is going to be based on the length that your client wants their hair. And keep in mind, since we're adding in hair later, these are going to be longer than you initially anticipate. So if you get a medium length, that should be fine if you're adding in hair a bit later in the twist, because it's going to give you a longer fall in the end. Once you finish with your twists, they should look about like this here. Okay. And then from there, I can take this and I can dip it in boiling hot water to seal it in place if I would like. I hope this video has been helpful for you. If so, let me know in the comments below, as well as any requests that you have for future videos. I teach just about everything except for cutting and chemicals, because what I'm not going to do is teach you how to mess up your hair. But I don't mind teaching styling tutorials, things like that, from a licensed cosmetologist perspective to help you work on technique and make you a better braider and or stylist. I hope this video has helped. If you like videos like this, please be sure to subscribe. Talk to you later, friend. Bye.